We're going to, I think, a slightly different route, shall we, Sean?
Yes, go on, Gabby.
We're coming up to the Winter Olympics in Vancouver, and Torvill and Dean, possibly the greatest Winter Olympic moment for Great Britain
and also strictly ice dance, whatever that crap is. That's got people interested in ice skating again. They've been showing
They think about it.
Yes.
It's in their head.
They're very lucky. Most ice skaters, you can be the best in the world at ice skating. There's no money in it. You could be the world champion, but in 6 months' time, you'll be going backwards at the NEC in a goofy costume like that guy. There's no money in it at all. And I don't understand why there's no sponsorship. You've noticed they never have sponsorship on their costumes. And I think it'd be good if they had it on their gusset. You know when they lift them up? And you lift it up, and the gusset just said, like, Subway.
OK, let's see if Torvill and Dean is one of the most memorable sporting events. Come on. Yes, incredibly, Torvill and Dean is the nation's most memorable sporting event. It's surprising, but it was watched by 24 million people. I'm not knocking ice dancing. I just think if it's going to be Olympic sport, we should also include ballroom dancing, teabagging and bin finger. Fingers on buzzers, 2 more things to get. OK, Sean.
Is it where Colchester got that draw with
Liverpool,
in the Freight Rover Trophy in '83, and there was 60 minutes left on the clock, and they managed to pull one back, and that was fine. They managed to hold on right to the very end of the game. Is it when Mike Tyson he took a bite out of Evander Holyfield's ear? I think that would be top actually, because that was the most shocking thing I've ever seen in.
I interviewed Evander Holyfield, and he said, and he said that he had no idea.
What?
He said,
what are you saying?
No, this one.
He said he had no idea that he'd bitten his ear off. Somebody had to tell him. Don't just go over and say he's bitten.
So he was hitting him. He was going, "Who? He's got an ear in his mouth. This bloke's a nutter."
Did you read that? Like, a bloke paid 30 grand for the ear, for the piece of ear, right? Oh, no. It's weird, that, isn't it? He paid 30 grand as, like, sporting memorabilia, and in his thing he said, well, it's only like people collect baseball cards. You're like, yeah, but because they're not human flesh.
And it's not as if you can swap it with someone, can you? Yeah, I'll swap you that for Gordon Banks' eye. Do you think that's...
John, do you think Paula Radcliffe's turd is in the same museum?
There's loads of stuff of Tyson on YouTube, if you have a little look. And his interviews, he says some proper mental things. Like, at one point, he said, I'm going to eat Lennox Lewis's kids. Yes. Right? What are you on about? And Lennox Lewis just went, not got any kids.
Well, that's not what you say. You know, you're supposed to say stuff in the pre-match to warm up to a fight to get people excited, and Muhammad Ali was really good at it. You know, like, I'm going to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm going to eat your kids is what you shout while you're being thrown out of a pub. Come on, get here! I'll eat your kids! Where's the station?
Let's have a look and see whether Tyson Holyfield is one of the most memorable sporting moments.